Right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Akarkadash, and the Heavenly Father. The true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Mashiach Kabashai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew, the Lashon Kadash tongue. And I say Barakatham to the elders and apostles, Bahakwa, and I say Shalom. And this is the book of Luke 21 and verse 25. Right, because that's going to be the title of the outside lesson, the book of Luke 21, verse 25. Bringing that out for edification's sake. This is the book of Luke 21. Yeah, the book of Luke 21, verse 25, and it reads, it says, and there shall be signs in the sun and the moon and the stars upon the earth, the distress of nations, what perplexes siege rich run. Right, and that's what we're seeing, the increasing modern day, the distress of nations, what perplexes siege rich run. You know, a lot of uncertainty because the nations are in distress because these economical woes, political woes, seditions, uprises, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, because you're going to have divisions between their own nation and outside of their nation. So nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, the seditions, the uprises, the conditions the modern day conditions that's going on in the world today. What's there's harsh famines, economical woes, whatever the case may be in that category. And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing the increasing signs in the sun and the moon and the stars and upon the earth, the distress of nations with complexities that run. And this is what Yahweh spoke about, these birth pains. That's, Matthew 24, verse 8. These just the beginning of sorrows. So this is what we're going to continue to see, and it's going to expand, it's going to continue to increase as the days progresses on, because we're about to enter in some times like that before, and that's what we're seeing coming to full effect. So we're definitely going to see these modern day of the distress of nations, what complexities really going, and the increasing signs in the sun and the star and the moon, and upon the earth the distress of nations, what complexities really going. So we're seeing these increasing protests that have been taking place over there in the UK, even having anti-immigration protests going against pro-immigration protests that have been taking place over there in the UK. We've been seeing protests have been taking place over there in Tel Aviv, over there in Israel. We've been seeing protests have been taking place over here in America, which we're so used to seeing. But we're going to see it increasing more and more throughout the whole planet Earth, and that's what we're seeing. So what's that second Edges 9 verse 3, which I did a lesson on that already at Wadi Haba Shemashai. So we definitely going to be seeing the increasing earthquakes and the uproars of the world, and that's what we're seeing on a daily basis. And we're seeing the increasing the distress of nations, what complexities rage wrong. This is the book of Luke 21 and verse 25, and it reads to the Holy Scriptures. It says, and there shall be signs in the sun and the moon and the stars upon the earth, the distress of nations will perplexities will run. Right, so that's what we're saying. We shall see the signs of the sun and the moon and the stars that Heavenly Father have shown us these signs, the signs of the times. And we're seeing upon the earth that He's shown us as well too, of the distress of nations, what perplexities will run. It's only going to continue to increase, and that's what we're seeing. Hey, so with that, this was just a quick outside lesson that I wanted to bring out. The book of Luke 21 verse 25, and that was the title of the outside lesson. So I hope that was edifying. And with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Akarkadash, and the Heavenly Father. The true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Mashiach Kabashai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew, the Lashon Kadash tongue. And I say Barakatham to the elders and apostles, Until the next time, I will say Shalom.